What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP Bullion. We have an unboxing today. You guys see these unboxing videos a lot. This one is a PCGS submission we got back. And if you guys follow my channel, you know. Oh, did we get... Can you guys hear me? I don't know if there's anybody here. That mic's muted. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right. We don't have anybody in yet, but we got an unboxing. We're doing it live. I already know what's inside. You're going to get to see my disappointment. Oh, Old Man Jenkins, 771, welcome. Let me know if you're hearing me okay. We'll jump in. And all right, very good. Yeah, I got a new setup for my the way I'm filming, so just got to make sure that everything's working out good. All right, so we did get a submission from PCGS, and we're going to be unboxing. If you guys follow my channel, you know I already know what's inside. We've already talked about it, but you're going to get to see the disappointment on my face as it happens, as we unbox it. Gosh, I'm not looking forward to this. So Old Man Jenkins says he sold 3 of the 4, the last one in the box, and eventually I'll send it into PCGS. Yeah. So I got 2 on purchase day, and my girlfriend got 1. And so we submitted all 3 of those and got it back. I did submit 1 for somebody else in the community. Silver Gopher, I submitted 1 for him. His came back, and he got a 69. I'm not sure what he did with his, whether he sold his or if he's going to keep it. But I'm guessing since he paid for expedited grading services that he decided he was going to sell his right away. Hopefully he got a good value for it. That was several weeks ago. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this set up here. Let's go ahead and bring in the second camera. There's the box. We get the knife. All right, let's see who we got here. Silver Wolverine, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Jimmy Lacari, hey, what's up? Silver Wolverine says he's holding his 69s for now. They shouldn't go much lower than they are now. Yeah. Let's see. Red Step Stacker. Hey, we got a celebrity in our midst. Heck yes. I'll be back. I'm going to update the link. All right. He's going to update the link on his channel. He's going to try to get some of those new subscribers over here so they can come join in the fun. And maybe we can get Red up here in just a minute too. Maybe come on the live stream with us. Let's see if we can get this turned just ever so slightly. There we go. All right. I'm going to slide this over so you guys can keep watching my face while I open this. So, let's see. Oh, boy. I'm kicking boxes around underneath the desk here now. Slide that out of the way. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and slice this open here. Sorry, I gotta come. This is gonna be kind of weird. I gotta reach around the tripod here. Just like that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And I'm trying not to flip this over and do docs on my address and everything. I mean, most of you guys probably know where I'm coming from. T, the Silver Stacker, coming from Northwest Indiana up into region. Yeah, I don't make it up to Chicago very often, honestly, which kind of stinks because that's where Red's at. But let's see. Last time I was in Chicago was when was the last time I was in Chicago? Probably, gosh, 3 or 4 years ago now. I was up there for a conference. Let's see. We got any progress here. Maybe we just rip the dang thing open on the end here. Of course, that would help if I actually had a sharper knife. I guess that would help, huh? All right, now cut it down this way. So let's see. T, the Silver Stacker, he's going to be up there in the region, so that's going to put him up around Gary or Valpo. Let's see, I believe there's going to be some paperwork involved here in the box. I have my name on it. Let's see, they always send you a paper submission form for when you want to submit more coins so they can hold on to them for a couple months. So, guys that are just seeing this for the first time, as you guys know, I sent these off on November 27th. They got there in about a week, and they took, like another week and a half for them to come across and actually start grading. And then they sat in the grading process for several weeks. And then when they shipped them out. It was a little before 5 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon this week. And then they got here like 11 o'clock yesterday afternoon or yesterday morning. So 36 hours it took to get from San Diego back to Indianapolis. So, yeah, a lot of fun there. You know how that goes. So, let's see, $350 or so for the unopened box and about $700 for 70. That's y'all's extremes, guys. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's over in Crown Point. So very good. Yeah, I've driven through Crown Point. I haven't spent any time up there. So I do have some information here on the side of the box. Gary Ergrinovsky. Maybe that's the guy that graded it. I'm not sure. And then it's got my name on the side here. As you guys know, these coins went on sale towards the beginning of November, and they were $83 with shipping if you paid for just the standard shipping. The hype behind this was so much that we all crashed the United States Mint's website, and so it was kind of a debacle that day, as many of you guys know. So I was able to get these, and I'm grateful that I got them. You know, the Proof 70 versions of these that come back graded perfect are going for between, I've seen $550 and $700 on eBay, which eBay is always the best benchmark to use when trying to figure out how much these coins are going to be worth and what you can get for them, because you can actually sort by sold listings. So auctions and buy it nows that have actually sold, not just what people are, you know, I could put one of these up on eBay for $10,000. It doesn't mean that it's worth $10,000, and it doesn't mean that somebody's going to be paying $10,000 for them. But it means that's, you know, you can put whatever you want. But if you go to the sold listings, you can actually see what people in the market are actually physically paying for at that point in time. So I've seen between $550 and $700 on the market for these. So it's, you know, there's money to be made. If you have the point less than perfect, you have you get the Proof 69s. Then those are going to be going for about $350 right now on eBay. So we're going to pop this open here in just a minute. Hey, Gibby's Treasures, welcome, sir. Welcome. If you guys haven't been watching all the videos, you know, we doing the Gibby 400 coming up here real soon. I've actually just started trying to pour. I got one done out of the first 5 or 6 attempts of the trophies for the Gibby's Treasures. I've got them locked up in the safe, so I can't get to them right now out in the fab shop. So I can't get to them, or I'd show you the first run on them. But actually, I do have I've got some of the molds here, actually, sitting here at the desk. So that's a big version of what the trophies are going to look like. Still trying to work out the weight on them. But, yeah, so. All right. Let's go ahead and see. Old Man Jenkins 771 wants to know, do you have to buy the box, or they just give it to you? So this box, so whenever you submit anything to PCGS, it's always going to ship back in this box. Even if you submit a penny, 1 penny for grading, they're going to waste this entire container on shipping it back to you. It's what they always do, which is smart, because most coin shops, when they send off, they'll keep these boxes, and they'll pass them out. Of course, they spend a lot of money putting professional coin grading service embossed on the top, so that those are going to stick around for a long time. So essentially, it's free advertising for them. So Wolverine wants to know: did you see the gold World War II half carat went back on sale this morning? I did a quick video about it. Lasted a couple minutes. So Silver Wolverine, I did see the video. It was exactly 22 minutes after you posted it. I saw that you posted it, and I went back to the Mint's website to see if they still had it up, and they did not. It was out of stock again. So then I went back and watched your video. So I did get to see that. Did you happen to get one? Hopefully you did. So it'd be awesome if you did. So all right. Let's see. Mikey V, welcome. He says they only sent a cardboard box for my quarters I sent out. Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if maybe they were out of boxes, but I've always gotten back this box. So like Silver Gopher, I'd sent off Silver Gopher's one that he got, the V75 Eagle that he had. And we got back one of these boxes because I opened up the package to verify everything inside before I sent it back to him. So, so he had one coin in it. It came in this box. So, I'm not sure if there's a threshold or a payment or a value, declared value on the coins that you have to get to before they put it in this. I was always under the impression that this was the case because I've only ever sent off higher dollar coins. So, all right. We got Red. Red is prepared. He is in. He is up. He's jiggling around. Red, I'm bringing you in, bud. Right. Let's see. Jules Ann said she was expecting me to have red hair. So add the stream. Red, are you there, bud?
Hey, yeah, you know what? I'm here. But because I didn't take the update for the iPhone as the last thing the president said not to do, and my phone's kind of falling apart, and it's kind of giving me a bunch of messages telling me I have to, it's going to take a second. It actually is taking a second. Say something, see if the chatter went away for me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you just fine.
Okay, great. You're loud and clear here now, too.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's how you doing, man? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Well, since the last El Fuego. What was that back in October or November, I think.
When's the next El Fuego?
I am trying to get all sorts of things straightened out, man. We're still gonna do it. Obviously, I know you got a ticket in, and Dan Keller's still got one coming. So I'm hoping to announce it by the end of the month.
And the El Fuego, for if there's anybody in here who doesn't know what that is.
Yeah. So the El Fuego is a gold pay dirt, lack of a better term, a game show that we do here.
What's pay dirt? What's pay dirt?
So pay dirt is dirt, essentially, that gold gets added to, and then we pan it live for the game. We pan it live here on YouTube, but people can pan for gold right in their kitchen, their living room, out on the back porch without being anywhere near gold deposits anywhere in the world. So
basically you get a scoop or a bucket full of dirt right out of the gold mine. And me and you, because of you, I found the best gold mine in the United States.
That's right.
And it's a hobby. You're not going to get rich doing it. It's for fun when you go buy a big bag.
Yep. So, one of the hangups that I've had on my end as far as getting the next El Fuego rolling is I'm proud to announce I actually have my own website now. Woo! And a Facebook page that we're getting going.
Well, that'll be gone soon.
Yeah, no kid. Yeah, so website is live, but there's nothing there yet. You don't have to go there, but I got indiexpbullion.com, and so we're going to be selling bags of pay dirt on there. You'll also be able to go on there and get your buy your bags of the El Fuego pay dirt challenge on there. You'll also be able to get hand poured silver that we're going to be doing.
Really, dude, you're turning this into something.
Oh yeah, and then we're also
let me ask a question.
We have collectibles on there as well, so we're going to be doing some ball cards and stuff, comics, things like that. So
let me ask a question. is the pay dirt going to be set up like where you do a batch of like 20 bags, and some of them might be spiked with way more gold than, you know, what might come in all the other bags, that type of setup? How are you doing your setup?
Yeah, so it will be set up exactly like the El Fuego. There's
Okay.
going to for part of it. So we'll make like 20 bags all at once. One of the bags will get nuggets in it, and all the rest of the bags will share a common amount of gold that goes into the kind of the community pile of dirt that we spread out over all the bags.
And
so,
then we all sit around and watch you open the bags,
right,
sift out all the dirt, and then you show everybody how much gold each guy gets, and then you mail us our gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the pay dirt that you'll be able to buy through there, the regular pay dirt, we'll ship the bags of dirt to you, but it'll still be made the same way as the El Fuego, where we'll make 29 bags or 20 bags of pay dirt, and it'll in one bag will have the nugget, and that'll be the bonus bag, and all the rest will share the common. Now we'll also have pay dirt that'll have guaranteed amounts. So like we'll have bags you can buy that'll have a guarantee of at least 1 gram of gold in them, or 2 grams or 3 grams. And one of the things that I've always found about all the pay dirt companies out there is they sell 1 pound bags or half-pound bags or 2-pound bags. You can pan 2 pounds of dirt in no time. Once you've done a couple bags of pay dirt, it'll only take you 15-20 minutes to go through 2 pounds. So one of the things we're doing is we're going to be selling big batches. I mean, we're talking like 30-40 pound containers of pay dirt.
Jesus, dude.
So you'll be able to get an entire weekend's worth of panning to get your gold out. So
now, what kind of gold do you think you're going to be using? Alaskan, Arizona, Georgia, outside the U.S.?
It'll be a combination. So all of the gold that we use in the El Fuego pay dirt challenges right now are that gold that right? It's for Arizona.
Is
Arizona.
It?
Yeah, we do Arizona gold.
Okay, so this is Arizona. I got some Arizona.
So I use I go through Lynch
big
mining.
Nuggets. Oh, really? You're getting Arizona from Lynch? Oh, yeah, Lynch. Okay.
Yeah. So I do Lynch mining for the small gold. The big gold I get through the nuggets. I get through Nuggets by Grant.
Everybody does,
and those are Alaskan. So
and we don't know. We don't know Grant personally. As a community, he's not like one of the guys that hangs out with us. We just know that's the guy that you buy gold from.
Yeah, that's the reputation he has, man. If you're looking for nuggets of any size, you click on his website.
That's where you go. We don't know him. We don't know him.
Yep.
Yeah, you could pick the nugget. Like I literally picked this out of a catalog. This nugget right here.
Yeah, you scroll through his website and you find the exact nugget that you want, and
he takes 10 pictures of it.
Yep.
He's got a picture on the scale. He's got a picture with the scale. He's got a picture next to a quarter. So see how big it is, which is the neat part, because you can get a really lightweight piece of gold that's half the size of a quarter for the same price as you're going to pay for one that's a fifth of the size of a quarter, because it's not as thick. Right. So the presentation, and people like these things are collected like based on their beauty.
Right.
Which is why there's a little bit of a markup. You're not paying the melt price of gold.
Little bit of premium on nuggets. Yeah, most of the time you can buy, the smaller gold. The things that come in little vials and things. That's placer gold. They sell that really close to spot price, which right now spot price on gold about $18.63 an ounce.
Wow.
But nuggets. You usually depending on the beauty, the luster, if there's any quartzite
it's a good time
deposits in it, it's you can really add to the premium pretty quick on those. So just like a coin, like if you have a gold coin, there's a premium on gold coins, and that's
this is Arizona. I'm going to put Arizona next to Alaskan gold.
Yeah, you'll see a color difference. That the Arizona gold probably has a little bit more of a
yellow
copper,
orange. Yeah, copper. Yep. That's a good way to put it. It's a little bit more of a copper. So you could actually kind of start telling your golds after a while. That Georgia gold I'm not as familiar with, but that is supposed to be the highest carat gold in the United States right now. That they're pulling out of there right now.
Right.
But you know what, dude? I'm gonna throw this up to you one last time. Okay. Now I hound Indy. We text each other, and I've been begging him for over a year to start a little fun thing we could do with that app where you buy penny stocks, this and that. And I downloaded the app like 8 months ago, and I've been begging him. And the reason why he doesn't want to do this is because he doesn't want to lead anybody down a bad road because he's not an investor. But it's just, if we think of it like the pay dirt bags, it's just for entertainment. We're buying gold. Now, one of the best stocks you could buy right now, they're saying, and I'm not a stock guy, but my dad's a stockbroker, and my dad's buying physical silver and gold lately because when I started doing it, he probably got a little bit of a red flag and then started looking into it, and then was like, now my dad's hanging out at the coin shop I found in his neighborhood, which is where I got all my trimes from.
Sure.
This is where so anyways, the point is, I'm asking you again, I'm pleading with you just on the silver community for the small group of us that hang out here, 100 or so people that show up to see your video every day. If you could, just because you're already doing the work every day, if you could say, hey guys, because you bought what did you spend? $27, and how many hundred, you got like crazy numbers of shares of a gold mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 6.5 cents a piece, and I spent $20 on it. So it was like 350 or 400 shares. It's nuts. You can get into mining stocks for next to nothing. But the thing to keep in mind is any platform you go through with penny stocks, it's they rake you over the coals with your premium, your commissions.
It takes a long time to make your money back.
If you've ever watched the movie Wolf of Wall Street, where they're talking about the commissions on the sales, and they talk about penny stocks, and they're paying 100% commission on something or 50% commission on something. It's like, yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay, that's why you didn't want us to go there, is because that, generally speaking, no matter how good the stock does, unless it's crazy. And the thing with stocks is you never, my dad says, you don't buy to sell, you always buy to buy more.
Right.
Okay. Yep. So if we come with it from what a stockbroker is thinking, when you buy a stock, you're thinking about selling it the day you buy it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly backwards. And I'm not a stock guy, but what I'm saying is that the story that I'm getting, and I'm going to, now everyone who has known me for 3 years plus, me and Indy came into this together. Okay. And if you go back in Indy's catalog a little bit, you will see the morning that my original page got hacked by, I believe, I'm sure, not, you said in the video that it was like communist something, people from overseas. And I think that was before we talked. It was like a communist college kids. And my password was real easy, and I didn't have the double verification at the time. So I lost a very nice channel that was really about where this
very
channel
good
is.
Channel. Yeah.
I'm going to ask my people to subscribe here and check him out Monday morning. And if you don't like him Monday morning, you can unsubscribe Monday morning.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to get, but you probably, I would hit play as you walk into the bathroom if you bring your phone in the bathroom, which you shouldn't do, because it gets, for the same reason that I have cleaned every single one of these coins. You don't want to, because all money on them. Yeah, it's covered. That's what toning is. Oh, dude, I put a Franklin, and I put, we're gonna see something today. I put a Fagerio cap Mercury in, and a Benji in my salt tank to see if it would get rainbowy, and I haven't checked it in 2 months, and it's 4 feet away from me.
Oh man!
So remind me to do that. I know that you're on a tight schedule today. Yeah. This, now, what I'm getting to here is all of this. When I say conspiracy, that's when two people plan to do something against a group or a nation. And a conspiracy theory is the good guy that tries to figure it out.
Right.
I'm not the good guy. I am the leak. I am the microphone for what is coming down. And this is all based on the spy that approached me 10 years ago that I've been talking about, and everybody wants me to shut up about. Okay. Dr. John Coleman. And I did the whole thing on Dr. John Coleman on my first channel. My channel got ripped down, and everybody knows the story about the general that walked up to me afterwards. His name is General McEnemy, and George W. Bush Sr. gave his deathbed confession to that gentleman, and that is coming out. And if you guys are watching any other news besides mainstream, you know that the CIA got raided the other day by the United States military. And here is the biggest, juiciest thing that happened that I found out this morning. The military is in control of everything. And maybe, I don't know if the orange guy's got anything to do with it, but we are getting full disclosure on Elvis. The death of Elvis, the CIA is coming out. Not Blackbird, Mockingbird from the 50s, which is when everything right before Kennedy got in, right before, here's where everything leads to. Kennedy was killed because he was trying to go back to the gold standard. And by March 4th, if the United States military succeeds, and if you're not aware, go on to YouTube right now, search the word UFO, change the filter to recently uploaded. In the last 5 days, yesterday it was like 4,200 uploads in the last 7 days of the same UFO all over the globe. Yep. It's the TRB-3. It's a reverse engineered U.S. Army. They declassified it 8 months ago so you people wouldn't be scared, but you don't watch real news, so you don't know. They didn't tell you that. So what's happening right now is we are going back to the gold standard. So buying gold today may not, I'm not an investor, but my mind's saying maybe I should wait 30 days to buy a big chunk of gold, but silver is good right now.
Yeah. So
silver is good now. And I'm going to go live today and talk about, last sentence, constitutional silver, and teach you guys how to buy this shit. It's the cheapest stuff, and it's never
the important stuff right there. That is the important stuff you want to get.
You can't fake it.
You were talking about getting gold and go back to the gold standard. I don't know if you've seen these reports, but
no, I haven't.
There are a lot of countries that are reporting that they are out of gold, and the USA is one of them.
No, that's not true.
Those are the reports that are out.
Okay,
there.
let me tell you what you'll find out.
Those are the reports that are out there because it sounds like that there's groups out there that have the interest in it and they know what's coming, and they've taken it all up, or they know what's coming and they've stashed it.
Let me answer your question. The only countries that don't have gold have had their gold taken away in the last month by the United States military, and those people have to be a part of the UN to lose their gold, as the Vatican was. The United States Army today, and I am absolutely positive of this because I heard this from the general's mouth, and you can hear it from the general's mouth on my YouTube page. The general that approached me 10 years ago at the antique show that I've been telling you guys about for 3 years now. This man is the center of what's going on. When the orange man said, when he got inaugurated, I've got 200 generals behind me, he was talking about JFK. JFK said the same thing when the CIA killed him. Remember, George W. was the head of the CIA when JFK, or the one under, first or second in command at the CIA, when Kennedy was killed. He did a deathbed confession. If you remember George Sr.'s funeral, not everybody, but a lot of people got a letter. When they opened the letter, their faces were in disgust. What the letter said was the same for everybody. They know everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are going back to the gold standards, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So get in on the silver now, because the paper money is going to be equivalated into silver. And if you have one silver dime, and today this dime, one of these dimes, any of these dimes will cost you $1.90. Well, at my store it will. I asked. He's 19 times face, which means the face value is 10 cents times 19. If you're talking about a quarter, a 25-cent piece, any of these 25-cent pieces, even this one looks a little special, don't worry about it. It's junk silver. It's going to cost you $4.25 today. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you where to put your paper.
Do you remember, Red? Do you remember when we first started doing this a couple years ago? Do you remember what we were paying on face value on dimes back then?
$1.30, $1.20.
Yeah, $1.20. $1.20 is what the cheapest I bought them for was.
Yeah,
$1.20 a dime. Unreal.
I think I was $1.16 from my guy.
Yeah,
my guy. He doesn't. I've never seen prices as low as him, but he's the only guy I know who sells silver and gold. And like his employee came up and she goes, "Excuse me, how much?" Let me give you some light. excuse me, how much do you guys want? How much is this, Morgan? He goes, $13. And his counter's completely his glass counter by the register is spider webs of broken glass. And now I know why, because the guy takes the coin, he slams it on the counter, and he yells out the price. He doesn't care about this stuff. And he hands me coffee cans. He'll hand me a Folgers coffee can full of change, and I just sit there and pull out the ones I want.
The ones
and
you
I
want.
pay.
Cherry pick it all day long, man.
Yeah, I cherry pick, and I pay $5 or $4.75. He said 19 times face, 19 times 0.25, $4.75. So I'll go in there with $20 every week, and I buy 4 quarters, and that's how I started a beautiful treasure chest of silver. And even though there's probably a total of 11 months in that last 3 years, I didn't buy anything. I got a huge pile, dude. We switched to silver and gold, and we're going to be, pretty
sitting good,
sitting where we thought, we thought. Right on, brother.
All right, so we're half an hour in. I do want to get to this here real shortly. Silver Wolverine said he posted a video just a couple days ago where he had heard from his local dealer, and as well as Monument Metals, that the U.S. Mint is having a hard time sourcing gold right now. So I'd heard the same thing about the Mint having trouble getting gold. So
I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying all of the Vatican's personal belongings, including artifacts, valuing over $400 trillion, is in the possession of the United States military and is being held. And Fort Knox is full to the brim.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of activity around there. If you guys are watching YouTube, there's YouTubers standing out front of Fort Knox going like, look at all these things coming in and out.
America is not out of gold. The U.S. Mint is out of gold, which means that's the supply chain to get it into our hands.
And you know why they're out? Because we're switching to the gold standard. It's drying up.
They got to hoard it up. So, all right, let's see. Silver Wolverine also says, I doubt we're going to the gold standard. Congress is going to pass a bill to limit their spending.
There's nothing that Congress can do that matters because President Trump moved in December of last year, he dissolved the corporation of the United States legally. And then when he brought the flags with the gold trim to the Alamo and left them there, he moved the capital of the United States. The capital of the United States since June 6th has been the Alamo. What DC is not a part of the United States. It's like the Vatican. It's its own entity. And Biden took the oath on foreign land without the flag, which is at the Alamo. So that's why the military is in control, because he is the wrongful president of the United States, and we have a rogue government, and we are now under the original Constitution of 70, the last one that Ulysses S. Grant was the last president to be under. So the next president of the United States, and psychics have been saying this for 100 years, and there are books written about it 100 years ago about Baron von Trump being the last president of the United States. That's true because the next president of the United States is number 20. Whoever that is, it may be Trump. We're no longer under the Constitution of the corporation. So that is explaining. I hope that explains simply everything. And all this is available, but the mainstream media is amped up the BS in the last 3 days so much, like that beautiful speech, that beautiful poem that girl gave with the red coat, and she's a beautiful woman. God, she's going to be famous forever.
Yes.
She gave a great speech, and she's very easy on the eyes. And that's my kind of girl. That's what my last 3 girlfriends look just like her. But here's the thing. The minute she was done with her speech, my news station had a story with a little girl in her house and telling about how she was inspired by this speech that just happened.
Yeah.
It was 2 seconds. How'd you get to her house, write a story, edit it? You know what I'm saying? It's 100% propaganda.
I saw all sorts of things online on Facebook, propaganda thing. People posting video or footage of their little daughters putting their hand up on the TV screen while the Kamala Harris is giving her oath. I'm just like,
Now that was a funny.
can
There
you
was a funny
guys
moment.
be any more fake? Put your kids. I mean, I'm almost happy that these parents do this to their kids because all they're doing is raising Republicans. They're going to grow up and resent their liberal
Right.
parents, and they're going to do everything they can.
My kid is a staunch Republican. She makes me look like Jerry Garcia, and I don't know how because I don't talk to her about politics. I talk to her about cartoons.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to get to this because that's
Let's
really
do it.
why we're here. So this is we're unboxing my submission from PCGS for my 3 American Silver Eagle V75.
You got that
Privy
big
Mart
box
cell.
with only three slabs in there?
Yeah. Yep. So
Wow.
yeah, we were talking about this I think before you came on. I submitted one of these for Silver Gopher, and just one, and it came back in this box. So because they send
you got
back,
a subscription?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got PCS.
I need to put this in, dude. This is everybody. There's a certain number of these that are worth stupid money, like over $100,000, and everybody who looks at it doesn't want to let it go. Every coin store I brought it to, and they won't say anything about it. So I need to get this in.
It's a good sign.
It's the one super rare one accidentally ended up in my hands. I got it at a auction at every Friday they do a coin store. Let's see what's in yours. Nice. How much is it going to cost me to submit with you?
Something like that. We'll we can talk about it off camera, but it's it depends on.
I got 5 or 6 things to submit.
So there's a couple things that go into it. You have your declared value that you have to put on the coin.
Oh God.
For shipping purposes. Okay. So
$30 is all I know.
You kind of roll the dice on that. So and then also it affects your submission fees depending on what you put as your declared value. So if you have a coin that's a $10,000 coin plus, then it's going to cost more than
what if I just say $1? I don't give a shit what I think it's worth. I just want that good number, and I want them to say this is the coin that's everyone's looking for.
Yep, that's gonna be like $35.
Okay, I got like 5 or 6 of these I need to get done.
Yeah. Let me know. I got a couple more coins I'm gonna send in. Actually, last year, when you sign up for PCGS, you get a certain number of submissions, like vouchers for submissions. Like
how much?
Submissions.
Like $100 a year?
It's $150
right.
I get the middle one. I think it's the gold or the silver submission. It's $150. You get 4 free standard submissions, and then you get a quarterly magazine that comes out, and or bi-monthly maybe. But then you get you're able to submit things to
90 days or less, or what?
For
how long did it take you to get those returned?
These 2 fucking months, man.
Okay, I've heard of worse, man. I heard of way worse.
So but they have economy grading, which takes like 60 days in their possession. And that's dirt cheap. I think those are only like $15 or less.
So they might be wrong.
It's
why do they got economy shipping or economy grading? What does that mean? Do they give it to the guy with bad eyes like mine?
Goes to the bottom of the list.
Oh,
so
I'm okay with that.
Let's see. Old man
Let's see what you got.
Says this. They send these big boxes because they want to entice you to fill one up.
That's that's genius.
With these submissions where we do the first day issues or the early release, I think I selected early release on these. You send the sealed mint box to them. So like you purchase something from the mint, you don't get to open it up first. You just got to send it off and wait until you get it back from PCGS. But they send back all the original mint packaging with these. So when I open this up, there's going to be a bunch of blue boxes with felt boxes inside of them in here. So
I'm going to unplug my mic and plug in because I'm down to 10% or I'll just drop off. So I'm going to mute my mic. I'll keep some stuff. I'm still here and listening after I go grab my plug.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you. All right. So there we go. We got the top off. Get the paperwork out of the way here. There's like some stuff on here. Mint sealed package. Submitted on the 27th. There's a bunch of paperwork in there. Let's see what all they sent all kinds of paperwork here. So I'm gonna go ahead.
If you don't catch
Oh.
if you don't catch it, I will be live a little bit later.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
going to teach about the constitutional so people can start
Make
stocking
sure
up on
everybody
that.
check out Red here in just a little bit. We're going to be live for probably about another 15, 20 minutes, and then we will be swapping over to you. You'll be up. So, all right, very good. So, like I said, when you get these submissions back, they have they send you back all your mint boxes and everything. So we did get these back. Of course, there's paperwork tucked in there still for each coin. But you get the capsules back. So you'll end up with a couple extra capsules in your possession. Of course, I saw where some people were getting these encapsulated, which I wasn't quite sure why, because there's nothing to these. These weren't numbered in any way. They weren't autographed. There was none of these that were autographed. So if you guys remember from 2 years ago, in 2019, there were a lot of guys that was it the 2019 enhanced reverse proof, San Francisco enhanced reverse proof. They made 30,000 of them. That was a hot coin. Man, that was a blazing coin. Made a lot of good money flipping those. But the first 100 COAs were autographed by David J. Ryder. He's the mint director. Now, this one's just printed on there. It's not signed or anything. There wasn't anything special about these, but people were still getting these encapsulated. I could not figure out why. And if somebody knows why they were doing that, I don't know why they were paying extra, because it's $15 to encapsulate the COAs. They're not individually numbered or anything. So, all right. So, unfortunately, I already know what my grades are on these. Yeah. So, we got the V75. I'm going to try to get the glare off of that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to full screen. I'm still going to be with you guys here. Full screen. Let me get the good close up on these. So this one graded out as a proof 69 decam. The capsule already has a bunch of scratches on it. That's lovely. They did not get it centered in the holder either. Get that thing close there. So you can see there's a scratch right here on there. If we flip it over this way, I paid to get the high resolution photos of these. So I already knew where all the imperfections were on this. So I can probably actually pull these up here. Let's do this here. I'm going to pull up the pictures, and I'll be able to reconcile the photos. So I'll be able to show you on these. PCGS account. So I believe this one, I think all of these had problems with the obverse, so the front of the coin. So let's see. This one is 140. All right. So this one was questionable on whether or not there was actually anything wrong with it. It is hard to tell. So right here, there's actually a small little speck there. And I don't even think I can get close enough and get it focused enough for you guys to even see it on the screen. Might be able to see it just below the wing there. If we flip it over, though, this one has a mark right up here, right above the E and the S in states. It's got scuff mark there. Very disappointing on that. So the next one, let's see what number is this? This is number 39. That's the next one in line here. This one was the big disappointment. So this one also came back a 69. Actually, this one's actually not that disappointing because I actually thought this one should graded lower. So this one also has there's just a little smudge there. The back side of this coin looked pretty good. I think the back side of this would have been a 70. We flip this over to the front. This one pisses me off, guys. This U.S. Mint should not allow this crap to go out. So let me try to get this. So you can see right there. I've got it right there. There's 3 notches right there. That is obvious read impressions from the side of a coin, banging up against it. And then also down here, we've got another scratch just below the bottom of the cape. So very disappointing from the U.S. Mint, but obviously this was. I got a 69 out of it, which is better than what I probably should have, and maybe PCGS was taking mercy on me. And then we got the last one, so 3.8. This one also came back as a 69, and this one was obvious. See, we got a scratch right there on the coin. And up here under the A. Is it on there? Is that? Yeah, that's on the coin. The obverse. Some little bit of scratches on there. There's one little speck. I'm not even sure it's going to pick up or not. Right there. Yeah, there it is. You can see it there. Yep. One little down the front. So none of these 3 coins came anywhere close to being perfect for sure. So disappointing that the Mint would put something out like this. So I got 3 69s. Now, if we look at the population report on these, it's sorry, I'm pulling up on the computer here. Population reports on these are, let's see, go to bullion coins. If you guys haven't been to PCGS, it's actually a really good website to go and look to see how many coins have graded for what. It also gives you a good indication on pricing. It'll show you a moderate amount of past auctions. But here we can pull up the silver proof coins that they've graded. The 2020 W V75 Privy Deep Cam. As of yesterday, they had graded 13,530 of them. As of that date, 8,544 of them had been graded as a 70. So that left about 5,000 that have graded 69 or less. So about one. Let's see. You got if you submit one coin, you got about a 60% chance of getting a 70 based on the population numbers. I submitted these 3 and then one other one for Silver Gopher, and all 4 of them came back as a 69. Now, the odds of that happening, you send in 4 coins from mint sealed boxes, and all 4 of them coming back less than perfect. It's a 6% chance of that happening. I ran the numbers on it. 6%. I am livid. I am a little livid with PCGS that it took so long to get these back. I understand that there was a couple holidays in there and you guys got bought out. There might have been some uncertainty and maybe some COVID restrictions or something. But man, send out an email. Send us an email and let us know, hey, it's going to be a delay. We apologize. I'd have been okay with that. I would have probably been mad, but not nearly as mad as I am now. But I'm more mad at the U.S. Mint. It is ridiculous. I think it is at this one, 39. Look at this thing. That is ridiculous. Why would you ever think that something with read mark on a proof coin? This is the problem I have with PCGS is they do not allow us to open and inspect our boxes before we send them off to them to get graded if we want to get the first day of issue or the early release designation. It really is bullshit. Because I would have never, especially this one here. I mean, as soon as I was sick, physically sick to my stomach when I opened up the email that gave me my population reports, my grading reports, and showed me the photos. I saw this and I wanted to throw up why would the U.S. Mint even think that that is quality to send out? I don't know. So let me get back over here to the chat. Let's see what you guys are talking about over here. All right. So let me scroll up just a touch here. I'm sure we had a lot of people in here. Let's see. Looks like everybody was upset as I was about the let's see. I'm just checking out. Let's see. Dollars two. Let's see. So COW wants to know, did I get 370s? No, I did not. No, as you see, you were here, you saw. COW says he gets his back next week. I'm not going to look at it's so tempting to look at it online though. I told myself when I spent it, I'm like, I want to do an unboxing. I want to do the genuine thing. And I couldn't help but open the email. I had to chat. I had to look, man. Had to look. So let's see. I noticed Red Step Stack as well, bro. Yeah. So sounds like Gibby. Are you getting some more subscribers over there, huh? Doing pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. Damn PCGS. Yeah, COW, you cannot be mad at PCGS for this. It's clearly the mint is screwing up and giving us coins that they're sending out sub-quality coins to purchase 3 coins, and all of them come back less than perfect. That is unacceptable. I would be okay if I ordered 3 and one of them came back at 69. I can understand that. The chances of getting 3 that were perfect, that's got to be pretty slim as well. Not as slim as, say, sending off 3 and getting 369s back, but it's close. Let's see. Let's see. COW says, these all for you, IndieXP. Don't worry. Silver will land above 1K in the first reset, 10K on the second reset. So don't sell it all. Brother, I got a big old safe sitting right here, and it is full. So don't even worry about me. If I had to sell 3, if I got to sell these 3, I ain't going to be on none. Well, I can sell these 3 for, I'll be able to turn around and buy a whole bunch more silver. So we'll just keep adding to the stack. That's really what, I'm mad at the mint. Let me step back here for a second. There's a lot of people in the community that tried for these coins, and they did not get them. And I feel sorry for those guys. It is a trial of tenacity when you're on that US Mint website. You keep getting on a hot deal, a hot coin release day, and you log in at noon and start trying to get those coins, and it pops up the error message saying, oh, something went wrong, or it wants you to pick out 15 bicycles and stoplights and cars and other bullshit. It is aggravating as shit. These coins took over an hour to sell. I think it was an hour and 20 minutes is what it took for these to sell out at the mint. And there was 100,000 of them. An hour and 20 minutes. I probably tried twice a minute over the course of 3 different computers trying to get in just to get one. And it took me over an hour to get the first one in. The second one came a little bit easier, but you got to keep going at it. You got to keep just going over and over and over and over again. I think people give up they give up either too easily or they give up too soon. Keep trying until you get a message from the U.S. Mint that says, sorry, we're sold out. You can't buy them now. Keep going. That's the best advice I can give you. It doesn't matter how fast or slow your internet is. Now, I'm thankful that I got fast internet here, but it doesn't matter how fast or slow your internet is. It's just, do you have the stamina to keep getting an error message for an hour and a half? You have to if you're going to land one. Now, that being said, $83 for one of these. It's a lot, yeah. And then you send them off to get graded, and that's another, 30 to 60 bucks depending on your membership level. If you have the fast pass, if you're paying for upgraded shipping, any of that, you have your shipping costs involved. You have to send it through registered USPS mail to them. So that's an additional, 20, 30 bucks right there. By the time it's all said and done, I have, 150 bucks wrapped up in each one of these. And I'm going to be able to sell these, even though they're proof 69s, I'll be able to sell them for 300. I'm guessing 350 bucks is what I'm going to get for each one of these. So I'm still coming out ahead. So I cannot be horribly upset because I'm still going to be making money. And that, the nice thing with these are, even if you decided you didn't want to sell them, let's not split hairs here. This is still a beautiful coin. I'm gonna pop this back up here. It's still an absolute beauty of a coin. Now, I don't think it's as good looking as the enhanced reverse proof from last year, but from 2019, but that's still a very gorgeous coin. I think the enhanced reverse proofs are better looking though. Yeah. So, but I buy these strictly because I want to flip them. I want to turn around and sell these so I can buy more junk silver. I can buy silver that's dirt cheap because these have a hell of a premium on them. Fresh out of the box at the mint, it's 83 bucks to get them. You know how much junk silver you can buy with 83 bucks? You can buy a bunch of it. You can buy almost a whole tube of dimes, maybe. Let's see, $5. No, you can't buy a whole tube of dimes, but you can come close. You can probably buy 3/4 of a tube with 85 bucks. So, let's see. So I'm not doing this to, break the bank. I'm not going to get rich flipping hot coins because hot coins only come around once or twice a year at the U.S. Mint. Now, at the end of last year, there was a couple that came out that people got excited about all right around the same couple weeks in November. And those, we only had one hot coin release in all of 2019, and that was that enhanced reverse proof San Francisco Mint. And that was one of the hottest coins that the Mint had released in 15 years. So, or 25 years. In the 1996 West Point Eagle was huge. You get your hands on one of those for about $100,000 now. But after that, it was the enhanced reverse proof. Now, these were, even though there's 100,000 of these that were minted and sold, that's still an incredibly low mintage for an American Silver Eagle. I think it ranked, or there were 75,000 of these. That still puts it in the top 5 lowest mintages for Silver Eagles throughout the run since 1986. So still a hot coin. And, maybe the prices will go back up again in the future, but I'm personally not going to stick around to find out. I'm going to sell mine, and then we're going to put that money towards putting together the silver stack, maybe buying some more equipment for the El Fuego, or buying some gold to get IndieXP bullion up and running a little bit better. So if you guys weren't around and heard me announce that, we do have a website that's up. We also got a Facebook page that's going to be, it's already up as well. So if you want to go there and like it, great. There's nothing there yet. Same thing with the website. Well, those are ongoing things, but those are the first steps towards getting something really good up for you guys, so you guys can get coins, collectibles, pay dirt, everything. So, all right, let me go back to the comments here real quick. I do want to sign off here in just a few minutes because we're going to all slide on over to Red Step Stacker's channel and check him out. Let's see. Gibby says, yeah, I got to apply and get monetized. I checked and looked at all the restrictions, and one of my videos had a copyright strike. I fixed that, so hopefully it won't stop me out. I personally, when I started doing YouTube 2 years ago, coming up on my 2-year anniversary on February 12th was my first video of 2019. I thought, man, I got to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I get monetized, and but then I started reading all the hoops and everything you got to jump through to get monetized. Man, I don't know if it's worth it. For a little bit of ad revenue, I can use this as a platform to get people to go to my website and make money that way, and probably do a lot better than just doing ad revenue. So that's the route that I'm going. So, but I know there's guys out there that get that the revenue checks from YouTube, and it really depends on, you see those videos of guys that talk about how much money they make on YouTube, and those guys, they have millions, tens of millions of subscribers in some cases, and they're talking about how much they make, and they're like, oh yeah, I don't make very much on YouTube. Well, it's because your quality of your content, depends on your audience. So advertisers will pay more for advertising on channels where the algorithms show that the people have disposable income. So silver stacking, gold coins, baseball cards, those kinds of channels, advertisers have to pay more to advertise on those because they are geared towards people in a very specific demographic that have disposable income. So your ad revenue that you make off of channels like this, gold and silver stacking, collectibles, is way better than those guys out there that have, 10 million subscribers. So, as far as your rate per click or per impression. So, we get back to that later. We'll do that another video. So, congratulations to Gibbs Treasures for making it to 1,000. I don't know exactly how many you have, but congratulations. Sounds like you made it. So, I'll be there soon enough, I hope. I had 915 subscribers this morning, so it is a rough racket. It is hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. Man, I did not think it was going to take me this long to get to 1,000 subscribers. So, let's see. America Silver Patriot, welcome. He said Theta will make you rich. Theta, I'm not sure what Theta is. Let's see. Red Step Stack. It is hard to trust them as they're likely crooks, but the American Silver Eagle being graded is small time compared to the pre-1800 stuff that they're grading. Yeah, they're grading some big stuff over there. I just read an article this morning about a PCGS coin, PCGS graded coin that sold for $9.75 million. I wanted to poop myself a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, my screen keeps going down there. Get that turned back up. Get that shining back on me. Let's see. Theta will be the Project Odin free broadband Starlink for all. Okay, sounds like that's going to be something to definitely watch out for then. Hey, Dwayne Roberts, welcome. Hey, bud, haven't seen you around for a while. Welcome. And let's see, Lady Bullion, how are you doing today? We got 871 Stranger. Let's see. Bit chilly down in New Zealand today. Welcome from across the pond. AZ Coins, welcome. Says, yeah, say open and wouldn't have sent it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Smash that like button. Give me straight. Say, yep, absolutely. So, Lady Bullying says, it's a nice day in Georgia. It's 50 degrees. Yeah, so here in Indianapolis, I woke up to quite a surprise. Left to come to work about 7:30 this morning, and it was 14 degrees. My windows were a little foggy. So I don't know what the temperature is now. I haven't been outside since I came in at 7, or was it about 8:30 I came in this morning. So Aaron Krause, hey, welcome. Tammy Howard, thank you for coming up. Patty Champagne, I appreciate you coming in. You're a new subscriber. Let's see. That is a crypto that will take the place of Google. Okay, very good. Hey, Johnny Kilo's here. Welcome, Johnny Kilo. Johnny Kilo has my favorite name in YouTube. I love that name. That's a great name. Let's see. I saw that. It was at the Texas auction. Yeah, there was big money there. Yeah, there definitely was some big money there. You got somebody spending almost $10 million on a single graded coin. So, yeah, Aaron, yeah. Sorry, he says, sorry about the crappy outcome on your coins. Yeah, I tell you, that is tough. to get the wind taken out of your sails, especially because it took so long to get back. These were people were selling these on eBay the day they were released and said, "Oh, I got my confirmation." People were buying these for $1,200-$1,300 a piece just for the box, just for a box, and from the mint, unsealed box. And now, sealed boxes are going for $300-$400, about the same price as what a proof 69 is going for. So it's depressing, So. Patty Champagne says, "Love your channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of the subscribers. I probably have a few new ones. I'd have to check and see. But I don't want to if I mess something up here, I'm sure I got the dual camera set up, and I'm generating. Red was giving me a hard time about this before we got online, before we got on the live stream. We're texting back and forth, and he said, it's like, yeah, you're definitely not a millennial. You're definitely a Gen X because I don't know how to work the technology. He was giving me a hard time because I didn't know how to show YouTube that I was coming on. So, so let's see. Of course, I got my keyboard all twisted around here. Let's see. On YouTube, 932 subscribers. So we did pick up a few new ones today. Red, thank you very much for pumping me up, advertising me a little bit. I appreciate that. So hopefully we can get you guys. I know a lot of the crossover from Red's channel. You guys are red-blooded patriots. I am as well. We do talk about politics on my channel, but not as much as what Red does. So this channel here, if you guys are new, we focus primarily on market reports every morning, weekday mornings around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do market reports for all the precious metals, all the base metals. We talk about Wall Street and the movements going on there. We talk about Bitcoin, but then also I feature a little article about something from one of the industries that we talk about. We also do collectibles from time to time, and that's actually something that we're going to be doing a little bit more in the future, talking about baseball card or sporting cards, sports memorabilia, collecting, not necessarily getting it in here and showing off, alternative investment opportunities. Maybe I know Red's been pumping me for a year to talk about penny stocks more. We'll start talking about that a little bit more possibly. So, and mining stocks. So, yeah. And now we have the website, indexpbullion.com. You can go over there. There's nothing there yet. The website is live. You can check it out. We also have a Facebook page, Indie XP Bullion, over there on Facebook. You can check that out as well. Nothing up there yet. But maybe we'll pop up some pictures of these real quick on there just so everybody knows we are serious. We're talking about silver here. So like I said, we got some crossover guys from Red's channel. That's awesome. I think we're all on the same page as far as a lot of the things that are going on in this world. But stacking community might be brand new for you guys. And if you're a prepper, you're probably already stacking, but this community is invaluable. As soon as you start buying up silver, as soon as you start buying up little pieces of gold, you're going to be sucked into this community in a good way. You're going to travel down a tunnel that has thousands and thousands and thousands of hours from hundreds of awesome channels that have put out this content regarding stacking, collecting silver and gold, other precious metals. And you can rely so heavily on this community to give you great, valid information. There are so many awesome channels out there. When I started about the same time as Red, and there's so many great channels out there. Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, Silver Wolverine, Salivate Metal. There's just a lot of channels out there that are just invaluable information they're going to give you in a little short experience of time it's going to open up an entire new world for you guys. So, you crossover guys, I really hope that you stick around and just kind of get your feet wet. You don't have to go out and buy a 1 kilo bar of silver. A kilo is only gonna be about, I don't know, about that big, about that thick. It's not very big. You don't have to go run out and buy $100,000 worth of precious metal. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Just go down to your local coin shop or go on to APMEX or JM Bullion. If you don't have a local coin shop readily available nearby, and just pick yourself up a couple $100 worth of constitutional silver. Buy yourself some silver bars, maybe like a 1 gram gold bar or something, just to get you a vested interest in it and get your feet wet. Once you do that, you're going to find that you're going to get into this routine where you're always going to be buying a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And it gets frustrating at times because you're going to see videos on here. And I got frustrated at first. And it's frustrating to see videos of people that show off their whole stacks, because those guys will show off tens of thousands of dollars worth of gold and silver. And you're looking at it and you might have, $500 worth of silver sitting next to you that you're super proud of, but then you see somebody else stack, you're like, oh, damn, there's so much there, and I'll never have that much. Well, you know what? You're never going to have that much if you don't keep buying. So you got to just find your comfort point, what you're comfortable buying every week, every paycheck, every month, whatever you decide your strategy is going to be. Collect, make it, set it aside, make that your weekly or your monthly or paycheck, every time that comes around, just take a little bit of that, hop online, buy some gold and silver, or go down to the coin shop, buy a little bit of gold and silver. And that's going to be your little savings. You're just going to keep building. And over time, you will be surprised how quickly it builds. It might not appear a lot when you first get it, but brother, it's going to build up quick. So I can keep talking about this forever, and we'll definitely, there's a lot of good videos out there, guys. And I highly suggest you get in. If you're going to get in the community, you go ahead and get in, start watching videos. Even if you're not going to join in on the community, that's fine. I don't want to pressure anybody in, but even if you just pop in, watch some videos, pop out, don't leave a like, don't leave a comment, that's fine too. I understand that. It took me a long time to get into watching YouTube videos and leaving likes on videos. I'll admit it. I even so much so, like a lot of the older videos that are now getting recommended to me by the YouTube algorithms, I'll like them now. And I'm like, I bet you these people think I am crazy for going back and watching a video that's 2 years old and liking it. So, but all right. So I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I've been on now for a little over an hour. So, Gibby Church says, make sure it fits your budget. That's important too. I got myself into a couple problems in the past where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy, $600 worth of silver, and then I got to eat ramen noodles for the next week and a half because I spent almost my entire paycheck on gold and silver and wasn't watching what I was spending. I was trying to get a big stack too fast. So, let's see. Dwayne Roberts wants to know, what is my favorite coin to collect? So to collect and to stack are two different things. My favorite coin to stack is going to be constitutional silver dimes. Love dimes. Constitutional silver dimes, love them. My next favorite thing to stack is 10-ounce beefy bars. As you guys know, I love beefy bars. 10-ounce silver bars, those are my favorite big thing to stack. American Silver Eagles, I like stacking those as well. My favorite coin to collect is probably, that's a tough one because I don't want to think of myself as a collector of coins. I want to think of myself as a stacker. And stackers are typically not too attached to what they stack. If shit hits the fan, or you're planning for a vacation or something, you want a little extra cheese in your pocket, you got easy access to stuff you can sell, and you don't have to be standing there at the coin shop and be like, oh geez, do I really want to sell this? I don't like this one. So from that standpoint, I don't like to think of myself as a collector, but I do have some things in my stack that I'm never getting rid of. I've got the Pride of Two Nations coins from 2000. and 19. That was a pretty hot release in the beginning of 2019. That was a combo for the United States Mint and the Royal Canadian Mint. Did a 2-coin set for they did enhanced reverse proof versions of the American Silver Eagle, and they did Maple Leaf enhanced reverse proof. Beautiful coins. I picked those up, graded proof 70s off of APMEX when they had them on sale, and I think they had them mismarked, but they were only $149 for the set. And it came with the original mint packaging as well. So you can't find those for $149 anymore. So I really wish I would have gotten more of those, but that's a good one to collect. Anything enhanced reverse proof is a good collector's coin. I am a little mad at myself for selling the enhanced reverse proof San Francisco release from 2019, but it's okay. Let's see. Stockpile your Folgers as well. Coffee heads. Gotcha. Yeah. So I do have in my basement. I do have a pretty good stack of sundry items, just in case, things that will be good for bartering. Also, we don't talk about prepping very much on this channel, and I feel like prepping is one of those things where you're doing that on your own. People find out that you're a prepper, and then you're a target. Stacking is the same way, but it's a little bit more open. This is a live community where prepping is like an almost it might happen type community, right? So I have things that I stack: alcohol, salt, toilet paper. Now I'm thinking a little bit differently about toilet paper. I had toilet paper already before this all happened, but toilet paper now I'm looking at a little bit different. I had to buy some cheap 2-ply toilet paper the other day, and I'm not happy about that decision. So if anybody's got some Charmin Ultra Soft out there, let me know. Maybe we'll work out a trade for like a Proof 69 V75 coin. All right. So let's see. So yeah. So to answer the short, make a long story short, Dwayne, I don't consider myself too much of a collector. I like to think of myself as more of a stacker, just because I don't want to have that emotional attachment to the bulk of what I collect. Or the bulk of what I stack. With that being said, I do have several coins that I'm never getting rid of. Never, ever, ever getting rid of. So I would never dream of getting rid of a few of the coins that I have. So let's see. V Zach, welcome. He says, completely new here, wondering what's going on. So we're just actually wrapping up. Melissa is here. And Melissa, if you guys don't know, that's my girlfriend. Welcome. We opened up my V75 American Silver Eagles from PCGS, and we were super upset with the results. Seeing them in hand is difficult, to say the least. And we are definitely mad at the U.S. Mint. So it has been a long couple months getting those back. So all right, so I'm going to get off here, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. And Scott Jarvis shows up right as we're leaving. Yay, welcome, Scott. Welcome. Thanks for coming by. I want to say thanks to Red for helping me out and getting some people to come over. He has had such an explosion here lately in the last month on his channel. I know last year, we talked about it earlier in the live stream about his channel getting hacked last year, and me helping him out and getting that new channel up and running. And I'm so happy for him and what he's been able to turn that into. Is so cool. So 6 to 5, he says, my stack of primers for reloading has outperformed metals over the last year. Problem is, I don't think I'd sell them. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Definitely hold on to those just in case, for sure. So again, if you guys are new here, make sure you come back on weekday mornings, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or right around there. I drop a video every morning. I'm either sick, dead, or in jail if I don't drop a video, or just running late because I wanted to stop and get a cup of coffee. So, but we release those videos every day. Just give you the quick market update. So, all right, guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm sure that Red appreciates you, Gibby appreciates you as well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. I do have an actual email. You can still email me at the old one, indieguy711@gmail.com. But I also now have indiexpbullion.com, or it was indiexpbullion@gmail.com. I actually have the Gmail for IndieXP Bullion now. We have a website. We have the Facebook page. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Keep checking back regularly as we start populating those. Looking forward to it. Guys, one last thing. Of course, you know how to sign off all these videos. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy. Take care, guys.